introduction. Y'all know who she is, but I'm gonna let her introduce herself because she does a lot.
Appreciate you, Leroy. Thank you so much. Really, really awesome. What's going on? How's everyone feeling? Confetti. Y'all could come off that. Y'all could come off that mute. Unless y'all background is wild crazy. Y'all could come off that. It's fine. We're gonna
Feeling good.
Unless your baby's screaming in the back, it's okay. It's fine. Which I do like the sounds of kids regardless. But what's up, everyone? My name is Last Girl on Earth. I'm in the metaverse. We're in the metaverse. Ain't that something? This is really phenomenal. I want to give a shout out to Leroy, always doing some motivational things out here, really encouraging a lot of people in here and pushing the envelope forward. And I just want to give you your flowers for that. Shout out to TY as well, an amazing builder. Shout out to Beneficial, Charm, I see you. Sheila, Cherry Pie with Bass Radio. Rose, appreciate you. Shay, an amazing artist. So yeah, I guess a little bit about me. Let me take you back a little bit. Young Last Girl, coming out of the hood, singing in the hallways, acting wild, crazy, and just being an entertaining individual. So it all started with like my love of music and marketing. And that's really what got me here, honestly, to this level that I'm at now. I started with making mixtapes and putting out music, just like cover songs and stuff like that, when I was like 19 years old. I stopped doing that and I went into advertising and film industry. I became a film studio manager at the age of 21. And then I went into advertising for one of New Jersey's top advertising firm in like 2012, something like that. Hurricane Sandy hit, and it hit so hard that I had to leave school and start building up for my family. In that time, I learned so much from the advertising firm and the film industry as well that I said, let me move over to e-commerce. I went over to e-commerce and I started off at the ground level. When I tell you ground level, I mean I'm picking up boxes that weighed more than me at the time. I'm straining my back to help build this one specific department in this e-commerce company. They've been around for 10 years and were really far in advance in the top of the Amazon charts. So they were one of the top 5 in Amazon for the US and 11 on the charts for the entire world. And I worked for them. I built out their one department, which was the stock department. So this is when you individually pack things and send it out to them, as opposed to sending it out through FBA, which is sending it to the Amazon fulfillment center so that the products could get to the customers. This is you individually packing it and sending it out to the customers themselves. And in 1 year, I helped them grow from 150K to 250K in 1 year. My first year there. Appreciate that. Yeah. How did I do that? I formulated an organizational skills. Their department was pretty much a mess, and I needed to organize it. And I alphabetized every single product. I put every single product in the data. I put every single name on and labeled it, just so that if anyone else needed to come in and I couldn't come in, they would be able to find everything. It was really strenuous. A lot of work on my mental and on my body. And I kept pushing for me to be in the office. I kept pitching that they needed to open up a marketing department in this company. Kept pitching for 2 years straight. My second year round, I got into business development. So I went out of the warehouse and I was able to go into the office. I was so proud. So proud. I started developing inside the business development team, and I still kept pitching marketing, until they finally decided, hey, Jacqueline, that's my government name, we're going to open up a marketing department. You should interview. I interviewed. And guess what happened? I did not get the part. After 2 years of me pitching that they needed to open up a marketing department for their firm, for their entire business, I didn't get the part. So I decided to quit and pursue my music again. when I quit, they had their people still chasing after me to come back into the business. Like, we need you, we need you, we need you. And I said, no, I'm gonna try this music thing. I learned so much from being there, how to organize and do data and all this other stuff. I'm just gonna apply it to music, and that's exactly what I did. I quit in 2016, and by November of 2016, I was on the radio. My first song that I released independently hit the radio. It hit Hot 97, Power 105.1, a California radio station. It even was like going crazy in the UK. That one song has over 1 million streams now. What does that say? It's a proof of concept, right? I learned everything that I learned about every industry I went into: film industry, advertising, marketing, and even in the e-commerce when it came to data building, and I applied it to independently put it towards my music. Isn't that something? Isn't that crazy how you actually have to go through all of these steps in order to figure out what's your purpose in life? Me getting rejected after 2 years of pitching to open up this department for this company was a blessing in disguise. And so I'm doing my music thing. I'm running around. I'm going to Cali. I'm going to Miami. I'm doing everything independently, trying to form a team. I'm coming out of pocket. I'm hustling. I'm getting this money here, getting this money there. I'm reinvesting it inside. And I became tired. I became really, really exhausted. I was like, bro, when's that big break gonna come? Is it even meant for me? I spoke to God, and in 2017, I got an award from ASCAP for singer-songwriting and engineering. In 2018, I put out a song called Clout, and that went crazy. It made a huge buzz in Brazil. In 2019, I spoke to God again. I was really exhausted, really tired. There was a lot going on. I wasn't getting the big break that I really wanted. All the deals that I was getting was really, really crazy. Didn't make sense for me. And I told God, I said, yo, God, I need a break. On the top of 2020, I ended up having a car crash, which injured me and hindered me. And for the next 2 years, I had to do physical therapy. Ended up doing ankle surgery, back surgery, and neck surgery. Now, music, although it's my passion, it was also a mental game for me. It hit me different with music. Like, it was an emotional strain for me. And I knew that if I really wanted to help myself in life, I'm going to have to apply other creative aspects to myself into the world. And that's when the metaverse came out for me. I told my friend on top of 2022, I said, yo, can you just get the Oculus? Let's see what this metaverse thing is all about. He got it, and I made a name for myself as a white man avatar. I'm not even going to lie. That's how I started off in Horizon. I was a white man called Last Boy. Oh my God. I said, yo, I'm going to get my own account, and I'm going to start developing my own brand here. And that's exactly what I did. I was supporting people, a lot of amazing artists in here, you know, just being positive regardless of what, you know. I might have had a messed up ankle that wasn't fully recovered, but I was still out here. Like, I felt like I'm just like walking here like, hey, what's up? How you doing? You know, how's everything? Everything's good with you? Yeah. And so I've decided in May of 2022 that I would develop my own business in here. And I'm bringing in all of my marketing, advertising, and all of the wealth of information that I have with business development into the metaverse and providing services for people in here. And that's where I am right now. My next step is to actually get a certificate for digital marketing so that I can really prove my concept. And that's where I am in life. I appreciate y'all listening to my story. I really don't like talking about myself, so thank you. Yeah, word up.
Word up to Alaska.
I thought this was an AA meeting.
I mean, yeah, lucky a little bit.
Hey, man. If it's a motivation, whatever, man.
Yeah.
I gotta ask you, let's go.
But who going next?
Just a quick question. What would you say to somebody who's right now maybe, I mean, they don't know what to do, like at a time that you're plateaued, what would you say to them, or what would you push out to somebody who's maybe at the edge right now, doesn't know if they should quit or keep going or
Yo, listen, I'm not against quitting. Sometimes letting go, or at least putting something to the side, is probably the most healthy thing you could do for yourself. If it's causing strain and if it's really, really bringing you down, it's developing your depression, you may need to take a break, and God is going to open that door for you. Whatever it is that you believe in, that higher energy, that higher power is going to open that door for you. It's going to come to you. You chasing
Yeah.
after it is probably what's causing so much strain. If you're on the edge, you need to take a
Facts.
break. It's
Yeah.
so important.
Yeah.
It's like it's a mental thing. When that mental starts to weaken, you're like, yo, what do I have to do to recharge?
Mm-hmm.
Give yourself
Mm-hmm.
time. Time is so valuable. Just give yourself the time to recharge.
So true.
That's what I would say. If you want to know how I recharge, listen, there's a lot of things I'm
there you
not
go.
saying on purpose. I'm not ready to tell those parts. But I literally would watch hours, countless hours of YouTube motivational
Yep.
speakers.
Yeah.
I would just drown myself in it. At one point, there was this strategy from an individual that said, if you're depressed, fake a smile and hold that fake smile. Eventually, that smile will become genuine, and it'll cause some sort of like dopamine. It's like a scientific thing. It'll cause dopamine, and you'll start to
Facts.
feel better.
She ain't
I
lying
definitely
either.
practiced that, and it worked. And I passed that down to whoever else.
Yes.
Yeah. If y'all got questions, shoot them away. I'm here.
Where do you see yourself, like the bigger picture overall, like for the metaverse, like at your highest point, being here. Oh shit. Here in the metaverse, where do you visualize yourself being, at your highest point inside of here? What's your biggest plan? What's your overall goal inside of here?
I think I would say ultimately my goal is to help others, you know, provide some sort of free game while still developing my brand and applying my services and gaining clients. I think I'm really big on each one, teach one. So whatever knowledge I have, I'm trying to make it where it's more of a mass production of it. Cause right now I'm just talking to people individually, but I want to give out advice. I want to give out tips. I want to start putting more content like that out there. You can either have me help you build your business, or you listen to all the free game that I put out there, or the free game that's already out there on YouTube, and apply it yourself. I'm just here to guide the way, open the doors up for you.
Inside of Horizon Worlds, who are some of the people that you admire or that might inspire you the most inside of here?
Definitely Metaclean Rupert. He inspired me a lot. I think he's the reason I'm on the stage, to be honest.
Hey,
He would see me at all the events and like, oh, when are you gonna bring your business into the metaverse? I see you have an actual business. When are you gonna bring it into the metaverse? Yo, you're mad motivating. When are you gonna bring it into the metaverse? And eventually, it kind of hit me. It's like, yo, let me just start throwing myself out there in the metaverse, and that's what happened. Also, Dirt
that
Dig. Big shout out to Dirt Dig. He's helped me a lot, and he's a huge figure in my metaverse journey as well.
well, that's all I had to ask. Anyone else? Anybody else got any questions?
Does anybody open any other questions they want to ask Crow? You got one?
Nah, I ain't gonna do
No,
it,
you?
man.
Yeah, don't do it,
She
man.
might not know the
I
answer.
I have a question.
Well, you asked, if you're curious.
Nah, I play too much.
um, hey, well, my question is, what inspires you to wake up in the morning and just work as hard as you do out here in the metaverse?
That's a really good question that I keep asking myself too.
It's fun.
um, what inspires me to wake up every day? one, it is a blessing if you do get to open your eyes, and see the day. Um, but what pushes me through the day, I would say, is I think my family. Like wanting to create or be an example for them. See something outside of their four walls or what we're used to seeing on a day to day. I actually have my little cousin in here, and I inspired him to like start building, start pushing. How did that come about? I casted one of the events with Jay Dunn when he opened up his Dunniverse, Dunverse, and my cousin was so inspired. He was like, "Yo, I'm gonna go into Horizon." Now he's with Smile Honey Child, and he got Student of the Week. And for me, when I'm able to inspire my younger generations and my family, it's a beautiful thing. It brightens up my soul.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Also,
motivates me.
I have another question.
Amen.
Um, you bring in such like an uplifting energy to every space you go to. What like if you're ever feeling down, we all have our bad days. Do you what's like your routine? Like how do you get out of a funk?
I've been implementing more of cold showers. I really have been, and
Hell
it really
yeah.
does do something. It just sparks something in me that gets me going. Um,
It boosts the
Earlier
serotonin.
today,
Mhm.
yeah. See, look, it boosts the serotonin.
That's
Earlier
smart.
today, I was listening to Joe Rogan, and like his little rants about life and motivation, and that helped me out a lot. It brought me up. I was like, okay, I feel more, I feel more recharged. I think just learning to recharge and having that self-care implemented throughout your schedule will help a lot. Like that's why a lot of people meditate first thing in the morning to ground themselves and to get their mind right.
Right.
Facts.
Cool.
Go ahead, ask your question. Mr. Play Too Much.
No, I'm not about to do that.
Here.
I'm not. I just was trying to find out. Well, I just messaged it to you because I want to learn how to code. I do want to build a lot in here too. So
Oh, that's scripting. Listen, I'm probably not the most affluent in scripting, but I can definitely point you to some amazing scripters in here. So I'll do that
and
through the
that's
DM.
what I want. That's what I want to know. On a serious note, yeah,
Yeah, you got it. No problem. I'll send that to you.
for sure.
So
No
yeah, I'm
questions,
last girl
nobody.
on earth. I appreciate y'all.
Sparking.
You know,
Yeah.
I also have a podcast in here called The Sit Down. So I'm gonna be putting out more episodes, but this week I'm really, really focused on doing my course and getting my certificate. So yeah.
Nice.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yo, let's get some confetti in the air for last girl on.
Mhm.
Yes, sir. Yo, I
Good
appreciate you
job.
for real for coming through. Like I
No,
said,
you good,
thank you
Leroy.
for
Appreciate you.
everything. And thank you for starting the week off. Like I said, every single Monday, this is what we do. And hey, I know
Last
that
question.
yeah, go ahead. Where's you? Right here.
Oh, Ben. All right, Ben. Let's get it.
What's up, last girl? I just want to say you've been inspiring me to keep creating and then like keep advancing my what I've been doing. So I just want to say that I appreciate you. I want to give you a flower. So you've been doing a great job out here and keeping that super positivity here in Horizon Worlds and letting people keep, you know what I mean, giving the inspiration, especially for the younger ones, because that's the same thing I want to do for my little brother.
Hey, that's
But
awesome.
what do you want to see as far as the videography advancements, I guess. Here, right now, yeah, advancements you think?
You mean like the camera?
Yeah, or anything in production wise, film production wise.
Produ- I would say the camera needs to be 4K. That's one.
Okay.
They need to upgrade
It's.
that.
I think they got it 4K though. The one that I got is kind of cool.
Well, when you export it and try to put it into Instagram, it becomes really, really grainy. So I think they also need to
Oh,
fix
okay.
that
I
and make
got
it
you.
longer than 30 seconds. Cause let's be real, we're doing like hours of content in here.
Hey, Zuckerberg keeping it all for himself.
Hey, he gotta be a little greedy. It is his playground. We're just hanging out for a bit.
Facts.
Okay.
And I thought y'all two was the same person.
Jesus Christ.
Thank- They are
Does
really.
anybody else have some questions? Any questions for her? Nope, nope, nope.
All
Okay.
right, so I'm
Hey.
gonna leave y'all with this. Listen, there are so many opportunities here. This is literally a clean slate. You can literally start whatever it is you've ever dreamt of through this metaverse without any overhead costs. The only overhead cost you got right now is this Oculus, the cost of the Oculus, and maybe the PC if you're doing like technical things, you know. But you don't have to pay an office rent. I literally have an office. I have to pay rent every single month. You don't have to pay that type of overhead. You know, you don't really need HR right now. Start a payroll. You can really, really do something phenomenal in here. Whatever you have going on in the real world, you could bring it in here. Whether it's services, your artistry, whatever, just do it and don't let anything stop you. Don't even let the intimidation of building stop you. Because if you talk to enough people, somebody's going to help you out. Just keep on
Right.
networking, keep on building. And that's all I got to say. All right, I love you. Bye.
Deuces.
Yo, I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yo, thank you so much, y'all, for coming through. Like I said, Last Girl on Earth VR. Check her out.
You fucking with
Check
the
her
scene?
services out. Follow her on IG. Matter of fact, you want to let them know where they can follow you? Every place they can follow you, or they should know. I mean, but let them know.
Oh shit, busting.
Yeah, definitely. So you can follow me on Instagram at Last Girl on Earth VR. I'm there. I'm Last Girl on Earth VR on all platforms: YouTube, Facebook, and even on TikTok. You know what's crazy? During my music career, I was not fucking with TikTok at all. But I love to do it for the metaverse. Ain't that crazy? Yeah, so you can find me on there.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Do you have a what is it, LinkedIn? LinkedIn.
Nah, so I
Man, you
don't. I
gotta.
listen. So I went I went ghost on LinkedIn. Once I quit my e-commerce job and I started doing my own thing, I went ghost on LinkedIn. But I know it's very, very valuable. You know what? Mentioning LinkedIn, I just looked on LinkedIn last night and I seen that they were starting to create metaverse positions
Yeah,
in big
yeah.
corporations. And I think it's important to keep looking at that and do your market research and see how you can kind of fit that role. Another opportunity, the course that I'm taking is Facebook's or Meta's Digital Marketing Associate certificate. And the course is online. You can literally access it. There's no gatekeeping at all. You can go check it out. You might have to just pay for the exam, but there's so many different courses on there that you can start applying for. And if you want to do a career change or just add that to your service, you can do that from the comfort of your home. Just study.
And
Like it feels like college all over again for me, but just keep
that's
studying
through the
and applying
that's
it.
through the Meta Elevate program, right? Or is it
No,
something else?
I don't think they're one and the same. This is a meta blueprint.
Okay.
Fucking with a lot.
Yeah, so you
Fucking
can
with
get
the little
certifications,
shit.
but look up meta certifications and you
You
could
get
get
them.
that information there. Also, you can do that for Amazon certifications and for Google certifications. So if you want that arsenal, you know, so you can be packed when you go out there into the world. Like, listen, I got all these certifications. What you gonna do about it? 6 figures, ASAP. Yeah, I think it just holds more weight when you're negotiating as well.
This
So
makes sense.
yeah, I
Especially
hope
right
that helped.
now. Especially
Especially right
right
now, like
now.
take advantage, like jump in on it
Before
right
the
now.
revolution happens,
Yeah, because you
Mhm.
guys
it's gonna
are
be
subject
Competition.
experts right now. I mean, like it or not, even though there is obviously, teams and businesses and whatnot that have their own advisors right now that are actually scrambling to learn a lot of this stuff. If not,
Yeah, they
have
are.
been learning it for a while. The ones that are ahead have been learning it for a while. The ones that are catching up, and you guys are subject experts at least in here. There's a lot of people that are brands that come in here that are like, "What? You can do the simplest things," and you're like, "Yeah, you can do that." So yeah, man, that's awesome, awesome. Like I
Word
said.
up. Last thing I want to say is there's companies out there starting at 30K to build a world in Horizon Worlds.
what?
Up your price.
Yeah.
I'm out.
All right, yo,
Oh,
I
you're
appreciate y'all
right.
for real. I appreciate y'all for real for coming through. One more time for Last Girl on Earth BR. Thank you so much for all the
Yes.
gems you dropped today. And like I said, y'all make sure y'all check her out. Rupert also, You know what I mean? These are people that are in here not only just being advisors, but providing a service. You know what I'm saying? And like she brought up, there's a lot of resources that either way they're going to be bringing out for you guys. If it's tools that they're giving you, like I've always told everybody, if I'm giving you a tool, then you can go ahead and do what it is. It's free for you. But if I'm doing you a service where I have to go and provide from what my tools and my knowledge, then yes, there has to be a charge because you're using somebody's experience. If not, you grow the experience with the tools you're giving. And there's a lot of tools, like she pointed out, many tools out there. I mean, she gave you 3 places that literally are giving you free certs. All you have to do is pay for much is and sometimes if you are a veteran, if you're a minority, if you know things like that, it'll really help you because they do cover sometimes some of these exams for you. But once again, I appreciate y'all for coming through. I do want to say I don't usually do any shameless plug, but I do want to say I did make my little crib. If y'all want to check it out, I'll give you a little bit of a background behind it. Just want to tell y'all, I was on a ship for 9 months, and that is what I wish the ship would have been. Obviously, it's a lot more crammed than what it really is, but check it out. And I appreciate y'all, man, for real. I appreciate y'all for coming through. Next Monday, well, we're not gonna have. I'm not gonna have. This is the end. Last Girl is the end of this season. I'm gonna do a couple of things, and then we'll continue on with this. But like always, every single Monday, there'll always be motivation in here. If there's not a speaker, there's music. If there's not music, there's David Goggins yelling at you. If not, there's a bunch of other motivational speakers that are going to tell you to change the mindset and help you with changing your mindset. Also, if you ever like I've said before, you see anybody in here, if you feel them, if you see them down, if you see them different, if you just see that maybe, hey, it's been a while since I've connected with my friend, just reach out to them, say hey or what's up, or invite them for something to see how they're going so you can see their mannerisms. You never know. Once again, it is better to ask than to not ask and then have to live with that aspect for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? But thank you so much, y'all. Please network with each other. We're all like-minded people, especially if we've been here, you know, with each other. Network with each other, add each other, and provide a support for each other. As much as we do like drama as entertainment, we watch it on TV. We indulge in it. You guys also have to sometimes refresh, just like anything else. Take a break from it and get some positive in each other, by each other within the community. But yeah, that's Monday. We out.
Nice.
Cool.
Yay.
That's good.
It was
That was
dope.
sweet.
Did
Great
your
questions,
thing.
bro.
Did your thing. Yeah, of course.
Oh damn, we
Good
should have
job.
Trey,
Good
appreciate
job,
you. Thank you
Jane.
so much. Thank you
You're
so much.
welcome.
Appreciate you.
Awesome. Are you staying on?
Sean, appreciate you.
What's
You
up?
know, in your
Are you
busy
staying on?
days, you
Great
still
show,
stop
Leroy.
by.
Yeah,
I
I'll stand for it.
appreciate you.
Awesome
I
show.
appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to
That's
Ben,
good.
probably right
I'll
here,
be
right?
stopping by many
Shout
more
out to
Mondays.
Beneficial.
You know what
Make
you
sure y'all
got
follow
going
him
on,
on
for sure.
YouTube,
Yeah,
Twitch,
brother, for sure, for
I like
sure.
I
and
like what you're doing
Instagram.
too with the
Beneficial,
avatar. How you putting
Beneficial
shows and
Games
stuff
with a
together.
Z
That's
and
pretty
N.
cool, man.
Oh, I
Yeah,
appreciate it.
motherfuckers.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
I can't hear you.
man. Let me. Hold on, my bad.
Thank
Hold
you
on,
for
hold on, hold on.
coming.